What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Bruja, for kind of coming to you all with another tarot read. Go ahead and subscribe, because I'm getting ready to just start talking, goddammit, because we talking about J-Lo's ridiculous ass. Oh, my God. Shout out. Look, shout out to you, Team Leo. I'm a Leo, too, if you don't know it. I mean, we are the greatest beings ever, unless you're talking about this here weird bitch. There's something wrong with Jennifer Lopez. Like, she thinks that she's a greater singer or a greater artist or a greater entertainer than she is, and she's not. But let's talk about her mixings and dealings with Puff Daddy and why this might be the beginning of a downfall for Jennifer Lopez as well. The Ace of Swords showed up on all these folks, y'all. Ace of Swords and that Ten of Swords. Although in that Ten of Swords it says everything will be fine, it will not. Jennifer Lopez is jumping on the internet pretending that everything will be fine. She knows that this is the beginning of chaos. She knows that with the Magician, Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Swords showing up, she's going to have to defend herself because she helped hurt a woman. The Queen of Swords is that woman that she passed that was shot in the face that night after she passed the gun to Puff Daddy. Y'all know the infamous club shooting that Shine took the charge for. Jennifer Lopez had a lot to do with that. See, she carried that irony, and there it is in her hand, and that Queen of Swords there. Now she's in a position of where she's going to have to defend herself and answer some questions as to why you took a gun to the club. Why did you hand Puff Daddy a club? And more so, let's go back. Why were you around Puff Daddy and you knew what type of nigga he was? See, we can get all these motherfucking stories about how J-Lo fought him in the motherfucking studio and da-da-da-da-da. But fuck her too, okay? Because she stood back and allowed him to shoot another woman in the face. See, J-Lo is concerned about her standing because she don't want to be on the outside looking in. But she knows she's bound to that shit from the past. She knows now she can't escape it. She knows now her dirty dealings with that moon card showing up, influencing that Six of Cups, is going to expose how deep she was in the shit with Puff. See, it looked like it was about, and if I call him Puff, excuse me, y'all, that's what he was for a long time. P. Diddy, okay? See, this is going to show her attachment to that man. See, Puff come up to her. Although he's a Scorpio, he operates in his moon sign, which is Capricorn. See, he came up on her on that slick talking ass energy and gave her that hood flair that her ass needed. See, she was looking for a way to pander to the black community then as well. Yes, she was one of the fly girls on In Living Color, but she left that motherfucker as soon as it got on TV because she felt like she was bigger than that. So she went and attached herself to Puff. She probably was sucking and fucking on other niggas in hip hop, of course. But she's coming up in behind the Devil card and the Death card. That's Puff. She attached herself to the Scorpio. Attached herself romantically to the Scorpio. And please believe, while she was dealing with Puff, she enjoyed her time. That's that Six of Cups in upright position. She thinks back to the shit that they had going on. She ain't thinking about them victims. She knew about the victims. She just didn't care. I've told y'all about these people that are thirsty to have their seat at the table. J-Lo wanted that. She needed that urban crowd. See, it is because of us that her ass has a music career, period. Now, I know that all the Latins are going to be like, hey, hold on now. I mean, hold on. No, listen to me now. She stole Ashanti's voice, okay? They used Ashanti singing instead of hers. Just Google Jennifer Lopez or go on YouTube and Google her raw vocals. You're welcome. But anyway, she was having fun with Puff because Puff, being full of himself and always got to be seen with the baddest bitch, he represented her, I guess, well, or represented her the way she wanted to be represented. And he did a whole lot for her. See, he, of course, made her some promises. He thought Jenny was that Page of Pentacles. She was dumb, or that she was just this young bitch that he could manipulate or dominate and control. But Puff was obsessed with J-Lo. You know, he has an affinity for Latin women or foreign women or Asian women or Blasian women. But in the meantime, J-Lo sat back and got her 9 of Cups and became the Empress. Somehow she became America's sweetheart. So she wanted to separate herself from Puff. Puff's image was too dark. His image would taint her brand. It was this, it was that. It was everything that J-Lo knew a connection to Puff would be. But what does she do? Play innocent, as she has been doing for the past 20 or 30 years. See, J-Lo participated in some of that shit too. And just like Mary J. Blige came up with that Ten of Wands energy, J-Lo is too, because her conscience is kicking her ass now too, because she's concerned with people walking away from her. So what does she do? With that high priestess card, baby, you know she went and saw the Santeria god. She got the Santeria lady. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. She'd be a goddamn fool if she didn't go pay her Santeria witch to make sure that this shit don't destroy her completely. That's what she did. That's why her ego is present with that King of Swords being up there. Jennifer Lopez is still, despite regardless of everything that's going on, still moving in ego. All she can see is long term, I need to be projected as a success. I need to be projected as someone who successfully survived Puff Daddy. She's going to try to spin this into an opportunity. She's going to try to spin it into some shit like, oh, this is what he did to me. This is how I survived it. I was a victim too. And she was not. She was a participant, a willing participant. So to get away from Puff, what does she do? She goes and petitions Benny Medina. Benny Medina offers her an opportunity. Look, whitewash the fuck out of yourself and we'll get you the fuck away from this nigga that is basically controlling you or has no plans for your future. And that's what Benny Medina did with that Six of Pentacles. Jennifer Lopez probably fucked him too with that Nine of Pentacles showing up. And I'm saying allegedly because I don't need you motherfuckers, you stupid celebrity motherfuckers who have no mind coming after me. So I just say allegedly, but baby, we J-Lo, we know how you get down. Leo to Leo, I know, baby, I know. Anyway, Benny Medina knew that J-Lo didn't have no real talent. Here's that Eight of Pentacles. Again, I told y'all she stole all of Ashanti's fucking vocals, or they were stolen for J-Lo. Puff even walked his black ass in the motherfucking studio and heard a song and stole it. I forget which one, but if you know it, plug it in the motherfucking comments so we can have our commentary, baby. But Benny Medina knew that Jennifer Lopez didn't really have no fucking talent. She just looked good. He knew that there's a certain segment of the black community that worships every woman except for black women. So they put her in front of us. And that's how we got J-Lo the artist. And of course, she's had this shitty, history with romance with men and all of that, which is why she had to take her ass running back to Ben Affleck because that was her last resort. But although she's trying to present this as being safe and this is my safe haven and Ben is safe and he protects me and I feel so warm, girl, they shit in a toxic space too because Ben Affleck is seeing her in a different light. He like, you didn't tell me all of this. It was a thing of she told him certain things and he knew certain shit. I'm not saying a man ain't never heard of no shit because he's white because Ben Affleck pretty much then probably heard the stories about J-Lo. That's why he with her because he fetishized her ass too. But they're in a Three of Swords space because Ben doesn't trust Jennifer Lopez. Like I said, he's seeing a different side. Like, yeah, they were together, but he like, bitch, who is you now? Like, this is some shit that I didn't know about you. Ben fights her and walks out of that house on her ass, baby. And I don't know that their marriage is going to last very much longer behind these new allegations that are coming out that are going to show that J-Lo was complicit in a lot of this shit. And she knows that her time is limited with that hang one coming up. Yeah, that means stop, but sometimes it means shit's moving slow and it's leaking like a faucet. Her career is dwindling away like that. Like, and it's leaking. It's a fast leak too because people are in a Four of Cups position with Jennifer Lopez. Nah, we ain't buying it. We ain't fucking with it. See, we had heard and experienced the shit that she had did, but a lot of us didn't know it was this deep. And she sold so many people out for money with that 10 of coins showing up. She stabbed so many people in the back and stepped on so many smaller artists. But that said, just know that Jennifer Lopez, being the opportunistic Leo that she is going to try to find a way to martyr herself. Okay. And I'm so tired of this too, but I guess you got to do whatever works. Here she comes in as the Queen of Cups in reverse. I don't want to be away from my kids. I was wrong. She's going to try to turn it into a situation where it's that she tried to stop Puff and all of this, but just understand, y'all, with that Seven of Swords, she lying. And we need to continue to push back against this goddamn lady because she's a liar. If we're going to hold Puff accountable and everybody else accountable, hold J-Lo accountable for her being involved too.